Alright. So a lot of people are talking about this Fine Bros React World thing. And I made a video about this last night on my Facebook fan page. You can check that video out in the link in the description box. But I want to talk about it here because this is a very important topic for channels like my own. I don't understand how people like Fine Brothers get the nerve to try and attempt stuff like this, but every so often people like them do, and it's just really disturbing to me. Essentially, what Fine Brothers are trying to do is they're trying to create an aggregate website that uses branding and licensing over the concept of reaction videos. You've seen their videos more than likely. Teens react to this, elderly people react to that, kids react to whatever. They're the people behind those videos. It's two guys, and they have 40 other employees in their head office. They also have a TV show that apparently has been syndicated for a whole season's worth on True TV. So they work within the legitimate television entertainment market as well. The idea behind their website is that they use licensing and branding for the concept of reaction videos to allow end users, their audience, to create their own types of reaction videos and legally license them through the proprietary ownership of Fine Brothers Media or whatever their company is called, so that Fine Bros can put out more reaction videos through user-generated content and make money, and the people that make the content get a little bit of scratch from that as well. They get some type of ad revenue for it. This is going to kill channels like mine. And the reason for that is they are willing to sue anyone who comes anywhere near the idea of reaction videos because they have applied for trademark over the word react and reaction. This allows them to essentially DMCA and copyright claim any video that says, you know, this dude reacts to this, or this person does a reaction to this. Because under the insane faultiness of DMCA law, they can just say, well, you see, it's our intellectual property because we own trademark over this word. My channel for years, as everyone who's subscribed knows, was based around doing reactions to the stupid antics of Onision. And now I do reactions to things that go on in the realm of heavy metal music, be it news, social issues that revolve around heavy metal music. I even do reactions and reviews to heavy metal music albums. That's just what my channel is about now. So by what Fine Bros Entertainment, or whatever they call themselves, is attempting to do, they can lay claim to my content because it's in the overall umbrella, okay, of reaction videos. This is ridiculous. Who the fuck are you people to do this? It's hard enough as a smaller... And I mean, 20,000 subscribers, that's a great number of subscribers. I mean, this is an amazing opportunity that I have to have nearly a damn stadium's worth of people regularly watching my videos. But even still, I mean, in the whole scope of things, 20,000 is not a whole lot. All right, I'm a smaller, independent channel. You know, I mean, look at these guys, 13 million subscribers and falling, apparently. They're losing a lot of subscribers over this, but still, 13 million people. Gosh, that's a hell of a lot of people. You can't compete with that. So for somebody in that position to have a proprietary monopolization over the types of videos that I do, and many other people out there do, that's ridiculous greed. And they have no shame in this at all. They have absolutely displayed zero care that they're willing to go out and do this. That they're going to say, no, well, we technically own your content because we want to lay claim to this type of content, to this intellectual idea of this content. In their original video, where they laid out the idea for this React World thing, they claimed that they were some of the few internet pioneers of this type of media, which is insane. You did not pioneer, be it internet or otherwise, this type of media. This type of media existed on network television years before you guys even thought to pick up a camera and create what it is that you do on YouTube. I'm sorry, but Bob Saget and America's Funniest Home Videos were doing this kind of crap in the 80s. Beavis and Butthead, they used to do that to music videos in the early 90s. Mystery Science Theater 3000. Well, shit. After recently returning to syndicated television, they're doing it now even. You did not pioneer anything. You can't just utilize the fact that you have a viewer base of 13 million people and claim that you did something you didn't. It doesn't work that way. This is ridiculous, because this will be the death of channels like mine. Why the hell should I be involved? And don't worry, I'm not really going anywhere, but I mean, it's becoming impossible to get off the ground as a channel anymore. You know, when you do content like this, if you have people that are going to sit there and lay claim to what it is that you do, like, what is the point? You're going to make it impossible for people to grow as their own independent thing. You know, we want to reach out to people and create a community. And that's what they stated in their first video. Well, guess what? You only want to create a community on your fucking terms. What about people that don't want to be a part of that bullshit community? What about them? You're just going to give them the big middle fucking finger and go tell them to suck your left nut? If you want to be part of any community at all, you're going to have to buy into our bullshit. You're going to have to be licensed through us because we want to own what you do. This is not a PR disaster. I've said this a couple times already. I mean, I'm so upset about this that I legitimately left a comment on Mr. Repsion's video about this. Okay? That's how pissed off I am about what these assholes are implying they want to do. This is ridiculous. You want to own the intellectual idea of what other people have been doing for a long time, so people have to go to you for your approval to do their own shit. That's ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. Well, we're not doing that at all. We're not doing that at all. I mean, that's why we made a video so far. That's what? It's a retraction of what you said. So you want to sit there and say that people misrepresented what you said. You said in your first video that this is going to be a great opportunity for people. No, it's not. It's going to be a great cash grab for yourselves, because the end users, the audience that is engaging in the interactive media that you're going to try to create through your website, they get nothing out of this. You get promoted for making these videos with your content. You're just... Really, it's just quasi-promoting yourselves at that point. Well, you know, they get a bit of ad revenue. And how much? What, like a couple of nickels, a couple of dimes? Reality, cutting in here says that they get nothing out of that. And people like myself get nothing out of this. I mean, do you really think that people like myself are just going to stop reacting to stuff on the internet? Because we don't want to work with your stupid bullshit community idea? This is not a community. A community is a group of people that all mutually work together for an idea that benefits everybody overall. Okay? This only benefits you guys. It detracts away from people like myself's ability to go out there and try to grow as a channel. It actually completely nukes that. Especially considering that this is going to be created on an aggregate website outside of YouTube. But you guys want to utilize your your newly grabbed trademark over the idea, the intellectual property of reaction videos, to enforce on another website stuff that happens on YouTube. I mean, that to me is the part that just blows my mind. It just bursts like a microchip in my fucking brain, trying to wrap around how you thought that that was going to go by the boards on people and they would just be okay with that. This is stupid. You know. This is dumb. It's just dumb. It's a poorly thought out idea. You know, I saw Boogie's video on it, and you know, he really tries to be as unbiased as possible, and he admits that in his video too. He says, "I'm trying to be unbiased," but even he had to agree that there's not much good in this. To me, there's no good in this. I mean, all they got to do at a certain point is then create a non-compete clause, and then they've absolutely shut the book on the type of media that people like myself and many others out there, even people I don't like on the website, it would just close the book on their ability to create content, because they would have to go and, well, get these fuckers permission to do it, which is just insanity. This is just greed run amok. You have 13 million and falling because of this shit subscribers. You 13 million people watch your videos, and you just needed another excuse to grab at more pennies. The potential damage that you can cause, the abuse that you can do with this system is ridiculous. I mean, it really has become a struggle these days to stay in this type of media. I love doing videos. I love creating content. And I'm happier now to create the content that I've been doing with the metal reviews and metal music news. I mean, you know, the video that I've got coming up for the review of Ghost's second album, I mean, I'm really pulling out all the stops for that one. And I love being able to create stuff that's, you know, that's creative. It's what I do. It's what I love to do. It's my fucking hobby. And don't like the fact that it's being so challenged by people that relatively don't do as much in the sense of creativity and still manage to gain such an insane following because they've managed to find a formula in something that just works, and then they just utilize that formula to death. I mean, this is something that happens, you know, even in the music business, especially since that's what I talk about in my videos. I mean, the music industry does this. You know, they find a song that becomes a huge hit, and what do the record companies do? What the record companies do is they find a way to formalize that what made that song popular and just do it to death. This is how fucking trends in music even happen nowadays. And it happens even in video media like this. You know, these guys saw that their React videos were doing great and they just did it to fucking death. And now they've killed its potential to really be something on YouTube, and they know it, they see it. I mean, if you think that I go over my analytics on YouTube like crazy, which I do, people like this, they do it monastically almost. They know that the only way that they're going to survive is to try to roll it out as them getting complete ownership over this type of media, which is just insanity. There's almost no point to continue doing it, but fuck these assholes. Fuck them. I'm not going to let them drag me down, and I don't expect, and I don't want to see anybody else leave the website because they want to pull this bullshit. The only way you can stand up to people that want to subtly bully you off the website by rolling something like this out is to stand your ground, stand firm, and say, I don't give a shit if you want to have an army of lawyers standing at my damn doorstep because I'm cutting in on your action. You decided to cut in on my action first. And I'm not going to put up with that shit. And nobody else should either. These bastards actually tried to sue Ellen DeGeneres, of all people, because she was going to do something similar on her TV show. That's ridiculous. For somebody just doing something similar. Well, we own it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a single rat fuck. I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing. You want to DMCA my reactions to things? Fuck you. Fuck you, asshole. I'm going to just re-upload it. Fuck, I'll re-upload it in the hour that you take it down. And I'll keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. And this is what I would expect of anybody else out there. This is ridiculous. I mean, I saw the update video that they did on this, and it's just pure stupidity. You know, the amount of negativity towards this, people really didn't understand what we're trying to do. We want to own the idea of what you're making. So therefore, we can then own what you make because you're making it through the conceptualized idea of what we own. Fuck you. God, I mean, human beings have just an infinite capacity